GS, what's up, my boy? San Fran 415. What's up? What's up, Manuel? Damien? Big Biggers. What's up, Machete? Boyo? Fast ass motherfucking Dave. Yeah, I'm gonna put that out there, Dave. I know that's your channel, right? It's all good. What's up, Salty Rider? Jerry will be on in a second, as well as Josh. What's up, Mark Los? Niner game was cracking. Big Anthony Cerner, what's up, boy? Big Anthony Cerner, 49. JP ZG was cracking, man. Rudy Castro in the silhouettes. JP Al A, what's up, man? Motherfucking Jerry Salazar wants the link. The Jerry Salazar. My bad, Jerry. I got carried away with myself, homie. I don't know what came over me, bro. I promise it won't happen again. Bro, 650, Manny C, B Cook. What's up, my boy? Cruise Control. Days, Bags, Big Goyle. Mike Hawk. Gino Covarrubias. What's up, man? There's the link right there. Big Jerry. Mac Aguio. Bam!
Bam!
Man, hour, man. What's up, Jerry?
There he is. How you doing, bro? You're fuzzy.
Oh, you know, man. Shit, how you doing, bro?
You gotta switch your Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, I'm blurry, huh?
Yeah, you're blurry.
Fucking Verizon, man. Hold up. If I disappear for a minute, don't freak out.
Yeah.
What's cracking, homie?
You see, Jerry.
Big Jerry, what's up, man?
Man, that portrait you did was badass. What portrait?
Hey, that motherfucker's coming out nice, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, that came out tough. Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, I showed that portrait. How you doing, bro?
Oh man, you know I'm
surviving.
I'm surviving, bro.
You're there.
Yeah, I'm still alive, man.
That's what I said. I'm still alive.
All the haters, man. It ain't going down like that.
It ain't going down.
Nah, hell no. Nah. Days Bags, what's up, man?
You ever see that movie? That movie. That movie with Denzel Washington Fences when he was fighting death. He goes, "I'm fighting death." He goes, "Come and see me."
Fences?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. I like everything he puts out, man.
Because he was good in that. They were all good. Viola Davis.
I seen him.
Viola Davis, his wife on that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when she was crying, her snot was coming out, everything. I said, "Damn, she put a lot into it."
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Those are real feelings. Al A, man, good looking out, my boy, man. It helps right now, bro. Believe me. Hey, I seen a movie by him the other day, man, that I ain't never seen before, bro. I think Equalizer 2.
Oh, you ain't never seen it? You ain't never seen it?
Ah, man, that motherfucker's bad, bro.
Both of them. Yeah, both of them are bad.
I still need to watch the first one, man. What's up, Jay Smith?
Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't seen it.
Nah, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't seen it.
What's up, Martin 9400? Day one right there, Mr. Clean.
Oh, Chivo came on. Miss Chiva came on.
Chupa. What's up, Chupa? Everlasting Bass. I ain't messing with that cat today, man. I got bigger and better things to worry about.
I was listening. I was like, God, this guy ain't no stinking. He ain't even worth my breath. He ain't even worth my breath.
Appreciate the view though. S2108, what's up, man? Bruno, Mo Money, Pancho Villa. Oh.
Hey, Pain.
Oh man, bro. Jay Aguilar Chewy, what's up? Sick welder for life.
Yeah,
Worn out shoes.
that stuff ain't no joke, bro. That stuff
Yeah,
ain't
nah.
no joke.
I ain't I don't want this to all be about me, man, but I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit about what happened, man, just so you guys know, man, and especially for those of you that if something like this ever happens, man, you don't want to play with it, man. For real. I'm gonna let a couple more people come on real quick.
Yeah. Machete.
Thank you. How you doing, Renee? Huh?
Machete.
Victor
Machete.
Tiny Two Angels, Barrio History, Mike Ouch.
Suavecito.
Without worn out shoes. What's up, boy?
Worn out shoes.
Maybe that's that cat on maybe that's that cat on what the fuck is that, man? Damn, man, I watch it all the time. TikTok that takes a dirty ass pair of tennis shoes and cleans them up. That's his hustle. Hey, good looking out, Farmedo, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Good looking out, Farmedo.
Right now, man, it helps, homie. Believe me.
What was that? No,
there's a cat that's on TikTok that goes out and he finds a pair of fucking tennis shoes in a dumpster.
Oh yeah,
bro, and he cleans them motherfuckers up.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't wear them, but they look brand new.
Yeah, hell yeah, they do.
Done. What's up, Big Lupe?
I know I wear out the top of my shoes all the time. Homeboys just tell me, man, why don't you wear the same size I did so I can wear out the bottoms? Josh
should be sliding through in a minute.
Oh yeah, let's I had a shout out for a birthday.
Breaking Feathers, man. Thank you, my brother, man. Right now, it helps, bro. Good looking out, Pelon. What's up, Sam, man?
Give a shout out to Tiny Son from Watsonville. Tiny Son from Watsonville.
That's right.
$10 for a happy birthday.
Shout out to
21 tomorrow. Turns 21 tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Tiny from Watsonville's son, man. Turns 21 tomorrow, man. Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy 21st.
21st birthday, man. Pop's taking him to the bar tomorrow.
Yeah. 21st birthday. I remember my 21st birthday.
I remember mine too. San Quentin State Prison.
Yeah, I was out. I just got out. Yeah. I was like, yeah. We having the party.
Josh got jokes. He's gonna finish listening to this song. I'll be there.
Josh
Michael
got jokes.
Jackson. Danny Carlos, what's up, man? Toka 209, what's cracking, homie? Pancho For all you guys asking, Sandman will be on tomorrow, man. Probably try to slide through with them, man. Depending on how I feel. Most likely, I'll come on real quick. What's up, B-Lo? B Cook, man. Thank you, my brother. It's appreciated, man. Yeah, most definitely, homie. Lil No Booed.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Also, I wanted to touch on later. After you get done, boxer on Renee Enriquez. Yeah, I know the dude. You know, it's just like I got mixed feelings about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to hear about that. Cesar Castellanos.
Big figures.
Irish. Big figures, man. Good looking out, my boy. It's appreciated, homie. Especially right now, bro.
Hey,
hey.
Your brocha's grown back.
Yeah.
Navarro, Machete, OC714.
We ain't showing the nuggets anymore.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys.
I know.
Hey, likewise. What's up, Sergio Velasquez, California man, trained to go.
You got to get rid of that smoking habit, though.
I'm working on it. One thing at a time.
Yeah,
real talk, man.
I know my neighbor just died upstairs from that. That cancer got him.
Okay, yeah, that's.
How you doing, P Nava?
Okay.
Yeah, the lung cancer got him. Just like
Sorry to
ain't
hear
no
that.
joke. Ain't no joke.
No.
But he was smoking all the way to the end.
Who's that?
My neighbor upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he passed away about last month. Yeah, he passed
Oh
away.
shit.
It's been a month.
How'd he pass away?
Lung cancer.
He was
Yeah.
smoking to the end.
Yeah, he was smoking to the end.
That's
He had me
crazy.
go down. He had me go down the street and get some flowers all the time. He wrecked his damn car. He had a brand new Infinity. He
This
wrecked
guy,
it
boy.
into a stop sign, trying to go get flowers.
Yeah. Chivo.
Total it out.
I might be 51, boy, but I run circles around your ass, and you know damn well you don't want that. So I don't even know why you trying to impress somebody with that bullshit. You go away, man.
Did I miss something? Oh, that's
Yeah.
Catch a fade, boy.
Meet me up. Where at?
707. What's up? Shark Tank.
Where
man.
at?
Young Stack Casino.
Where you want me to
Mark
catch
Lowe's.
fade at?
Marsha Bennett. Yeah.
Give
One
me
of
your
them
address.
motherfuckers that. One of
Give
them
me your address, I'll be
motherfuckers
there.
that 30 seconds in, he be talking about, all right, man, I'm cool. I'm done, homie. Cool, bro. All right, you got me,
Shoot,
bro.
after
right.
that first hit, bam, shut up.
Right.
He said, I'm done. Shut up.
Right.
Yeah.
Why you taking it so serious? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just playing, man.
Right. That's not what I meant.
I mean, shut up and take it. You're gonna get it now. You
Right.
already got me pumped up.
Niner Rich, man, I'm gonna try to get on it this week, homie. I promise you, bro. Just depend. Look, I'm gonna run through this real quick, man. Like I said, I don't want this to be about just me, man. But I'm gonna tell you guys what happened, just so you know, man. Real quick, I ended up coming down with fucking cellulitis, man, in my leg, my right leg, and that's something that anybody can catch, man. Your skin, you got bacteria on your skin, you got staph, all kind of shit. That's why they're so anal whenever you go to the hospital when they wipe you with fucking alcohol, because they don't want nothing entering your blood. Anyway, that was the least of my problems, man. So anybody that's had cellulitis, the shit fucking hurts, man. It's painful.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to a fucking what is that, like one of those small clinics, an urgent care clinic. And as soon as I went in, the doctor looked and said, you need to go to the fucking emergency room. My leg was like bulbous, man. It was fucking swollen, and I was bullshitting again. You know what I mean? I let it get bad, man. But I got too much shit going on right now that I got to take care of that only I can tend to. I'm sure there's a lot of you that are the same way. You can't just get up and go to the hospital or get up and just leave somewhere, man. There's just too much shit on my plate right now. Anyway, the doctor put a line on my leg and said, you know what? You need to go to emergency, but look, I'm gonna put this line on your leg, and if the redness, if it gets swollen above that, you need to go to the doctor. I'm gonna put you on a cycle of antibiotics. So she did it anyway, and I understand, because doctors, they got an oath they gotta maintain. She was like, man, I'm telling you, you need to go. So anyway, I come back to the pad, elevate, try to get the swelling down. Like I said, that was the least of my worries. I go back for another appointment to another doctor, and he tells me, you need to get checked for a blood clot, because the right side of my leg was hard and the left side was soft. And he's like, the fuck you mean a blood clot, man? And he's like, that's indicative of a blood clot. You know what I'm saying? And it made sense, because shit was swollen. You could see my veins. And that even exacerbated the fucking cellulitis. It made it worse, man. So anyway, I go in, have it looked, and booyah, they snatched me up. Like, I go to get he orders a fucking what's that called? Not a CAT scan, a fucking
MRI?
no,
Ultrasound?
ultrasound.
Yeah.
They do an ultrasound. I got a massive blood clot in my fucking leg, man. You know what I'm saying? So, when I hear that, I start tripping. I'm sure anybody that hears that, but it's not the end of the world. There's ways that sometimes it depends on how bad it is. Sometimes it can put you on blood thinners, and it'll take care of it. But in my case, it was a big ass fucking clot. So, they had to perform. They wouldn't even let me leave. After they did the ultrasound, the lady said, "You ain't going nowhere. We're required to notify your doctor and ask them what they want us to do. Take you to the hospital straight from right here." Anyway, they snatched me up. They take me. I end up going and getting a procedure done called a thrombotic or some shit, therapy, where they enter a vein with the catheter and they go in and they try to fucking dissolve it. But the problem with the blood clot, man, it doesn't matter how you deal with it. The problem is if they break up and little pieces end up traveling to your lungs or to your heart, it could be fatal, man. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time it's not. It usually, by the time it gets all the way up there, it usually will break up.
Right.
So that's what basically happened, man. You know, when I went to that first doctor and they sent me home, where I just went home, I went into a fucking fever, almost like 100. It was 103, but you know, my lady was begging me to go to the hospital. You need to go to the emergency room, man. I was fucking so cold. I was fucking literally just laying on the couch, my teeth fucking chattering. You know, man, I couldn't even talk. So put 5 blankets on me. Then I got hella fucking hot. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, by the morning, that shit broke. Still didn't go to the fucking hospital. That's when, you know, if something like that ever happens to you guys, man, when you break into a fever like that, that's when it's time to get the fuck up and go to the hospital. I played with that shit, but I never would have thought it was a fucking blood clot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just got through preaching about this shit when I had my issues right before this, man. And sure enough, you know, I know most men are just like me, man. When it comes to going to the doctors, we fucking put that shit off and procrastinate, but you turn a small problem into something that's big. You know, luckily in my case, I ended up going back. Otherwise, they don't catch that blood clot. No telling what could have happened, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I know it's been a minute since we've been on the channel, and you know, I hate not just sitting around not doing nothing. So even all I'm doing is elevating, man. But I made a little spot where I can get on my fucking laptop and still push shit out, man. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next couple weeks. But in a nutshell, man, that's pretty much what happened right there, man.
Yeah, I cut that shit twice. I cut that shit in the back of my ear. I still got a hole back there. I tell people I got shot. I got that. It's a big. Yeah, it's a big ass hole. I caught it in the gym in Corcoran, and I caught my foot also. My foot was bad. All of a sudden, I couldn't put my shoe on. I was like, damn, this shit hurts. And I started getting that fever, and then I was trying to hold out because the Super Bowl was on. It was 2009 when Green Bay was playing the
Niners were playing.
No, the Green Bay was playing the Steelers, and I was just like, no, hell no, I'm gonna stay. And then I went to Bakersfield Hospital, and they said, hey man, we're gonna admit you. We gotta put you with IV antibiotic. I said, all right, admit me. So I go, can I get a TV shot? They said, nope. Your charges will not let you get no damn TV shot. You know where you're going. I said, damn, can I get a book? I said, you guys keep me dirty.
They had to put you on intravenous antibiotics, right? That's probably what I should have did, man.
I stood out there 23 days. Yeah, 23 days I stood in Bakersfield Hospital. This sucked.
What's up, Adrian Viper?
I read so many books. Because I read fast. I read so many books. I was like, damn, this shit sucks. But in cellulitis, it has to have a way to get out, the pus. Because it got real bad. So it's trying to find a way to get out. So it's just like, it got out through my top of my foot finally. Because on Super Bowl Sunday, I looked at it, my foot just started, it broke out. Bam, I still got the scar. That's crazy. It's no joke. It's no joke. Because it turns into sepsis. If you don't take care of it.
That's what they were saying, bro.
Yeah, it turns into.
I think I went into sepsis shock that night. I had that fever.
Yeah.
Straight up, bro.
Yeah. It turns into sepsis. I had sepsis plenty of times. I just had it in March. Yeah. Just like sepsis is no joke. Once it gets in your bloodstream, you're done. You're done, data. You start hallucinating. That's when your fever gets that high, man. Once your fever gets that high, you got to go to the hospital. I couldn't because stinking being in prison, they don't care about your health. You got to be real serious.
Hey, I was ready to tap out, homie. That night that I broke into that fever, I was ready to tap, bro, but I couldn't, man. You know what I mean? Luckily, I fell asleep when I woke up in the morning. The fever broke, but I still felt like shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What's up, Hector? Big Mikey. What's up, Mikey?
Yeah, I never had cellulitis. I had sepsis after my last surgery, but I had a home health nurse that came out and seen me, right? Because my recovery was kind of complicated. So she came out like every few days, and I wasn't doing well, but I had just come out of surgery, and I never do well coming out of surgery, and so I was like, it is what it is, and finally she's the one that convinced me. When she came out, she was like, look, I can't help you. You need to go back to the hospital. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm just like, this is how I recover, right? It takes me a while. She's like, no, like all your vitals are down. You're pale. You're clammy, and same thing. Like I was running a fever. I was hot and cold, and I went, and that's when they gave me that PICC line. That's when they put the IV right in my arm with the little bubble on it. And like I just had to change out the bubble like 3 times a day, and let it drain for like an hour. But they'd come by the house and drop off these little like styrofoam ice chests with all the antibiotics in them. Yeah, it was a trip. I was doing that when I first started at Berkeley. When I first started my classes there, I still had that setup.
Yeah, the PICC line.
I have to stop and hold on, and you know what I mean, and try to tuck it up in my clothes.
Because you usually have a band that goes around your arm.
Yeah, they help.
Salvador, we'll let you in next time, my boy.
Yeah.
When they got to put in a PICC line for antibiotics, man, you're not in good shape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when you start getting IV antibiotics.
Yeah, Box would have had all this if he would have went to the hospital. He did it Box's way.
Hey, Salvador, come through tomorrow, homie. We'll tap in tomorrow with you.
He did it the stubborn way. Oh, let me show the drawing.
Yeah, let's see this drawing. Man, that's just dope.
Yeah, man, the raffle is still going, you guys. Man, it got delayed because of what happened, but it's still going. Nothing has changed. What's up, Sack Daddy 916? There's the same people that put in for it are still. Everything's still good, man, and it's still open for tickets for anybody that wants to get in. It's $10 a ticket, unlimited tickets. Either next week or the following week, we'll hold the raffle. We'll pick a winner. It comes. You see, he's got it framed. It's all pencil, man.
Bro, just imagine you can have that at your house for $10.
Yeah,
for $10.
That's a badass piece too, man.
You will never find that anywhere else.
No, hell no, you won't. Hell no. You won't find it anywhere.
No, if you got a mass-produced print of that, you wouldn't be able to get it for $10 somewhere. Like if you went inside a store or something,
Yeah.
That's right, Machete.
That's just amazing, Jerry.
Yeah.
Amazing, bro.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm glad you enjoy your shoes, Jason, man. Sorry that it was delayed because that cat tried to send us some knockoffs the first time, bro. But I'm glad you enjoy them, homie. Congratulations, bro.
He looks happy about the shoes. Look at him. He looks happy.
Yeah, he won the last pair of tennis shoes in the last raffle.
Good.
Yeah, he looks happy as well.
Right after he got them. That's
right.
Hey, I was gonna tell people too, because I'm gonna stop doing portraits because they're not challenging. It's just not challenging to me. So what I'm gonna start doing is just drawing and selling. Just like I might even go to the print, going to prints, but I don't know yet. But my head's in challenging my art, what I'm thinking of. In my imagination. Instead of looking at a portrait and doing shit. I like going off my imagination a lot. So it's just like
that's right.
So I think that's where I'm headed towards my art. Just going off my imagination. So
it's all good work, homie. I'm sure
yeah,
they appreciate it.
I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna take care of the people that already paid, everything like that. I'm gonna take care of them. I already took care of Famero, so just like and a couple other dudes, so they got theirs. But I don't show portraits on here. They're people's families.
Yeah. What's up, Vegas Prison Stories? Johnny Walker.
What's up, VPS?
Yeah, somebody I did a portrait for somebody earlier. He said, "Man," he goes, "You outdid yourself." I'm shocked.
Yeah, they're coming out nice, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody, Johnny Walker was like, "Man, I'll just give you 400. We'll call it even."
Yeah. Somebody already put $400 in tickets.
Yeah, they already put like a couple people already put like shit over 5 bills.
Big figures, yeah.
For one individual?
Yeah, one individual.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a little back and forth.
Yeah. Back and forth
I've
war.
been through that before, but not to that level. But yeah,
that's some badass work though, man. You know, to have a piece like that, no bullshit.
Yeah, it's worth it because that piece could go for a lot.
Oh yeah,
especially if you decide to do prints off it.
Right.
Yeah. Doing psychedelics and then making.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Nah, shit, that stick and drawing will come alive.
Right.
Psychedelics. My legs shake. When I take psychedelics, my legs start shaking like crazy. Just like dang. I remember I took some and Corcoran with Charles Manson gave me some. Last time I took it, I took 4 hits. My Sally took 4 hits. Oh man, I was blitzed.
In the cell though?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I was blitzed. I was blitzed, bro. Just like he had a cup and he was trying to put. We had a soap and he was trying to put the soap inside the cup. Right, you know them little brown cups that you get?
Stick up.
Yeah. So he was trying to put the soap in there, and I was just like, I was sitting there watching this dude for about an hour, and I'm like, "What the hell are you doing, bro?" He goes, "The soap won't fit in the cup," and I'm looking at him. I'm like, "Damn, it won't fit in the cup. What the hell is
happening?"
So I get the cup, and the cup's upside down.
Slam one.
The cup was upside down. Oh, we laughed for about 2 hours after that. Damn, cup was upside down.
I mean, if you got a cool celly. And you guys got a cool vibe, then I think it would work. But imagine, bro, you take that much and you start to veer into a bad trip, like your celly starts tripping or something, and you wind up getting on a bad trip. Fuck that, and you're locked in a cell.
Yeah, I know. Chente and Gusano were next to me, and they took some too. So it's just like they were frying, I was frying. I was just like, damn, we're all frying, man. Fucking Charles Manson.
I was gonna say, not only are you all frying, but you're frying because you got acid from Charles Manson. Come on, now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I know.
There's not a lot of people that have that story, you know?
Yeah. Hell no, there ain't. Hell no, he has some good shit. He has some good shit. Yeah.
What's up, Ruben C, Julie Tolson? It's a cold world. Scotty J, what's going on, man? Say I won't slam one down. What's happening?
Yeah, you can have a female assembly, but sometimes you can have a J-Cat assembly. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They have to start going. They have to get goals.
What's up, boy? Hector Gonzalez, speed kills.
Should Charles try to get you to kill anyone?
Yeah. Hell no.
Hey, he didn't send you one of his little spiders that he used to make out of hair.
Yeah. I got a couple of scorpions, a spider.
I had one too, man. They fucking took it, bro.
Yeah.
Dave Fabula, what's up, man?
Yeah, he made some bad scorpions and spiders.
Yeah, scorpions too, yeah.
Yeah, he made some bad ones. Yeah, I got a couple of them. They're at my mom's pad. I got a lot of pictures with them where he signed them, where he autographed them.
Yeah.
Machete, handle that shit, boy. Rest in peace to David
Machete.
Carpus from Chole.
What happened?
He drew a charo and 1/4 sleeve on me. Mikey said, rest in peace to David
Corpus.
Yeah. From Soledad, from Chole. Yeah, rest in peace, my brother. I don't know you, but Mikey knows you was good enough for me, man.
I'm hanging out, Julie. I'm hanging out.
Hello, Julie. Let's see.
Good.
What's up, man?
I wanted to touch on boxer Rene Enriquez.
Yeah,
touch on him because I haven't had a chance to speak on that. You know, because
Salvador,
me and him, I mean, we're identically the same, right? It's just like we have a hyena that was killed, you know, and then a dude that was killed, right? At the same time. You know, he got 93, I think. His was 93. Mine was 90. So it was just like, it's the same. He was for the MA, I was for the NF. It's the same thing, right? And it's just like, but Renee made a career out of testifying.
Right.
He made a career out of telling. You know, it's just like he went to a telethon. You know, it's just like but he continues to tread that path. You know, and it's just like, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool to continue to hurt people. You know, it's just like, why, bro? Why? You know, it feels fucked up. You know, because it doesn't feel good, bro. It doesn't feel good at all, and it goes against every moral that you could think of. And that's not cool, bro. That's not cool for him to continue to do that and continue to get off this notoriety or whatever he's getting. That's not cool, bro. And then, you know, I can say, you know, I pulled trains on highness. I mean, come on, it was in the early '80s, right? Yeah. Everybody did, but that's rape, bro. And, you know, it's just like, you know, and he got busted for it. You know, he got busted for it. You know, you let him slide once, but he has 3, bro. How many really? Are you going to let slide? Yeah, he has 3.
I know he had 3.
He has 3 incidents where there were sex charges. You know, so it's just like, when does it stop? One I could let slide. 2, nah. 3, no, hell no. You know, so it's just like, that's why he had to register as a sex offender. That's why they denied his parole. You know, that's why the governor denied it, because it was for his safety. Because you have to register as a sex offender and you have to give up your address. You don't think the Emma's going to find out where he is? You know, so that's why they wouldn't let him out.
Well, that's what they're saying now is because he's going into the federal witness protection program, right? I think the governor, the first time what Brown had said before was, it doesn't matter what kind of protection program you're in, right? It's going to cost a lot of money and take a lot of effort to protect you because you have made a career about telling on killers, right?
Yeah.
And they let him go this time. You know, they gave him a date, and he's going to wind up walking. I don't know if he's technically walked out yet or not, but you know, any day now. But by going in the witness protection program, he does not have to register as a sex offender.
Yeah.
Because he's a different identity.
True.
So, but that's why I know that there was somebody has said, you know, when the news was announced, like, oh, he's out, he's a free man. He wasn't a free man right away, because they have to set all that up, I guess. You know, but I don't know. Actually, for you, like when they gave you a date, you didn't go to board and they said, okay, we grant you a date, and then all of a sudden the next day you walk out, right?
No, 6 months.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but in my case, it was 2 years because I owed the state time because I got my date early, right? Because I had 225 lives, so I had to do a percentage of time before I could give anything back. So, so I had to do the 21 and a half, right? Which was ultimately I got granted 22 after 22 because they messed up the date. But it's just like actually 22 and a half because I had waited a whole year. And I had to keep on going back to the board, and the governor could take my date anytime. You know, anytime during that period, the governor could snatch it, right? And luckily, Brown didn't snatch it, you know, because after the 6 months, he has a right to review it, and he didn't review mine. So I was just like, okay, you know, I skated that one, but I know he's going to review it again, and he didn't review it again. So I was just like, cool. But when you go to board, you got to prepare your plans. So I don't know if his plans had a police there or what, because you have to prepare your plans in order for them to give you the date, right? And a lot of people were saying, okay, halfway house is this and that. I said, I'm paroling back to San Jose. You know, that's where I live. You know, I live on the east side. What the hell? I'm not going to go away where I live. I live there. So it's just like, so I paroled back to San Jose. So it's just like, because it's just like, I'm not going to no witness protection program. I didn't do all that I did to get a date, to get out of prison. I knew I had life. So it's just like, I wanted to get out of the fucking NL, you know, plain and simple. It's just like, I wanted to get out. So it's just like, so I didn't do all that crap. And I seen the way it was going down. I seen all the madness it was going to cause. I was just like, I'm good. I'm done. You know, so just like, so that's the road I took. His road is he continues to tell. He continues to go down that road. He continues to hurt people, and then gets hidden behind a false identity. Right. You know, and that's what man, step up, man up. You know, it's just like, come on, man. I manned up. You know, it's just like I went back to the east side. You know, it's just like, come on, man. If they kill me, they kill me, but I'm manning up. You know, so it's just like I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair for, you know, the victims. You know, I don't think it's fair. You know, but it's just like because he didn't have to face that music. He didn't have to face that reality. You know, it's just like he didn't have to face the same path I went down. You know, he made it easy for himself and got a different identity, and that sucks. You know,
well, not only that, he got a boatload of money.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. He got a boatload of money behind it.
And so he's pretty well situated. You know what I mean? And
because you ever heard the term jailhouse niche?
Yeah.
Jailhouse niche, right? That's what he reminds me of, a jailhouse niche, where he goes from court to court. That's what Mike Thompson does.
Hey, was he telling on people?
Mike Thompson does. That's what Mike Thompson, all them AB dudes did when I was in PHU. All they did was go to case and testify. You know,
Jerry, were they telling in there too in prison?
Who? Mike Thompson?
No, like boxer.
You know, they're close to the cops. They're close to them. You know, it's just like you know, they're their pets. They hang podium pals. You know, they kick back by the podium all day. You know, it's just like, come on, man. You know, I never got a stinking one incident where I had that at that podium. Fuck that podium. You know, just like the cops are my enemy. Just fuck them dudes. Right? They're gonna search my cell. They're gonna fuck up my cell. Will do whatever, regardless if I'm a podium pal or not. Come on, man. And you know, it's just like you become a podium pal. You're labeled right there. It's just like, you know, you have on them yards. It's just like, you know, you have your deep brats. You know.
Hey Bruno, to answer your question, I don't know exactly how much he got. I'm not checking his pockets, and I don't know him, but I do know that he's the author and the voice behind multiple books. Those books make money, and from the reports, from everything that's come out, he you know, he spoke virtually at conferences. He did trainings. He did all this other stuff. You get paid for doing that stuff, right? Like it's a given that that he had a pay number in there, unlike somebody working in a kitchen, right? And you know, I wouldn't imagine you got a whole lot of expenses. I've been in prison. It's not too expensive to go to the store and do your time.
Yeah. And thank you, Soda Pop Curtis. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
They got some way out names on Soda Pop Curtis. The Soda
Pop Curtis.
Yeah, but that's I don't know how much money a boxer got. I just don't know, you know. But I know he was in there, you know. Just like because you have dudes that have testified or whatever, but it's just like they've lived a different path. You know, some are dope fiends. You know, some are just, you know, just want to kick back. You know, and it's just like they don't want that notoriety. They don't want shit.
Right.
You know?
And let me just throw this out there real quick, you guys. I'm just keep this in mind. Some of you viewers, any type of ex COs or anything like that, man. If you guys ever have any kind of interest about coming on, I'm more than open to that, man. And if you want to come on and want to remain anonymous and not be seen, that's all good too, man. You guys got some good stories. You guys have been there behind the walls, see a lot of the same shit we see, and it's beneficial. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. Soda Pop Curtis and anybody else, man. Just get at me or Sandman on the in our IG, and we'll take it from there, man.
There's some questions about people profiting, like the Navarros. So it's called the Charles Manson. Well, the technical name isn't this, but it's been called the Charles Manson Law because California passed a law Yeah, I bet it does too. California passed a law because Manson was getting rich off of his notoriety for the victims, and there was no way for them to get that money, right? So they passed a law that said, not that you can't profit off of your crimes, but that money then is subject. If you owe families, then that money you make goes to those families, right? The families can sue you in civil court for the harm that you've done to them, right? You killed my kid or whatever. And if they get a judgment against you, then any money that you make goes to them. But it doesn't mean that automatically, oh, you whacked somebody, you went to prison, you wrote a book about whacking somebody, they automatically take your money. But also, if you notice, with Boxer's book, I'm pretty sure the ones that I can think of off the top of my head, he had a co-author, right? It was him and Blatchford or whatever, right?
Yeah,
so
Chris Blatchford.
So it's his book, but his name's not the only name on it. And he was published through law enforcement, right? So so there's ways he could still get his money. It's just, I mean, it's like you,
right.
You know, you wrote a book. Obviously, there are victims in your life, right? You've gone to jail for things that have hurt other people. So you have victims like the rest of us that have been to prison. And they don't just come and take all your money right away. You know, it doesn't quite work that way. So unless somebody's really been on Enriquez's helmet and has a judgment against him, then no, he's, you know, he can make his money.
Yeah, and that's the difference between me and him. He wrote that popular ass book, right? And I didn't want the notoriety. I didn't want the notoriety of writing a book. I could have, because I've done twice as much as he did for the internet. Right. You know, it's just like there's shit in my history that I haven't even put out here. You know, I got reminded of the other day reading a law a story about Eddie Vargas. I read that, you know, too. And I was like, damn, I did that. I didn't even share that. You know, it's just like, and that's way out stories. You know, way out stories where, you know, it's just like they're way out. And I'll share them eventually with these guys. But it's just like that would have made the book, you know, itself. You know, just them 4 incidents where I was the maniac. You know, just like, but you know, them 4 incidents. I could have wrote a book on that, but not doing the murders that I was involved in. But it's just like he put all kinds of people in this book, you know, and he stepped on a lot of toes. It's just like no wonder people want to kill him.
Hey, Jerry, let me address something real quick. Hey, Benny, look, man. With all due respect, homie, check it out. I think I know where Jerry's coming from, and I fall in that same category, bro. You know, I've been transparent about what I've done since I came on YouTube from the get-go. And I don't think Jerry's position is trying to make, you know, he's not trying to say he's any better than the next man for not getting a lifetime. The thing about it is there's people that fall in situations that are some fucked up situations, and I don't care how tough people think they are or how loyal they think they are. When you get put in that situation, when you're looking at triple life or you're looking at 185, that ass is gonna get up out the way. You know what I'm saying? Now, when somebody, I think what Jerry's saying is when somebody makes a lifetime commitment out of it, and they just do it just for the sake of just doing it, continuing to hurt people when it doesn't benefit. Yeah. I mean, what are they gonna give them, a fucking burrito and a couple extra trays?
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
Or something. That's foul, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've never advocated snitching. It's all foul. It's foul ball, man. No matter how you cut it.
Because I don't care if you got behind. If you got in front, go ahead.
There's people like Boxer Enriquez that make a lifetime commitment out of it, and there's people that they'll never respect it, but they'll understand. But like, come on, bro, what the fuck you continuing to hurt people for? You did it because you were in a bad situation. You're out now, and you're gonna continue to do that just because,
right?
You know, you flipped all the way to the other side. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, and that's exactly what I was trying to get at. I didn't make a career out of it. He did. You know, I'm not saying anybody's better than anybody. I cannot justify anything I did. I can't justify that shit. Nobody can justify snitching. Nobody can do that. You know, and I'm not better than the next man. I'm not saying I'm better than the next man, but at the same time, don't make a career out of it, because I don't go look at every court case and want to go snitch on every court case. You know, I'm good with all that. I'm good. You know, it's just like I got a different set of standards today. You know, it's just like I don't want to hurt people. You know, if you want to go commit a crime, go ahead. You know, go ahead. Go ahead. Just, I don't care. I do not care. It's just like, if you want to go do it, go be, you know, be all you can be. You know, right. Just like, and I'll stand up. Go ahead. You know, but that's the difference between me and him. I'm not saying anything about him getting out, anything about that. He got out on his merits. You know, you have to go to board. You have to bring a certain amount of merits to you. What I'm saying is, don't go behind an identity. Stand up. Own up to it. You know, own up to what you're saying. You know, I'm not saying you're better than me. I'm not better than him. But own up to it. Come on, man. You know, and it's just like, stop telling. It's just like, damn. You know, and that's what I have a problem with. You know, is him continuing to make a career out of it. Him continuing to hurt people. That's what I'm getting.
Hey, Benny, and your question is respected. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody's jumping on you, bro. Hey, we're on here, and we when we come on YouTube, we open ourselves up to these kind of questions right here. And I encourage you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I've never advocated doing nothing like that, and I don't think Jerry has. It's nothing that we feel good about. And it's nothing I'll ever try to justify, man. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't what it ain't. But again, man, when you got people that, I mean, check this out, man. I was celled up in the county jail next to some cat named Robert Zapian, right? And this dude made a career out of snitching. That's what he does, man. He literally goes out in the streets, gets a bunch of info, and he's still involved in criminal activity. Then he comes back to jail and he uses that info to get out of jail. He sent me a book one time. He shot me a book, and I didn't know none of this about him at the time. And he was like, hey, shoot that book back real quick. And before I shot it back, I opened it up. I opened up the book, and it was like, I know 3 parolees at large over here. I know a house over here that's got 3 guns. I know this dude's got keeps pounds over here, 3 stolen cars. I'm like, God damn, bro. I shot him back his shit. But that was his thing. He's like, hey man, you know, I'm gonna see if I can get a couple burritos right now. I'm gonna give up a couple parole. Man, bro, I ain't fucking with you, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude's making a mockery out of that shit, and he didn't feel no kind of way about it, man. This is greasy as they come, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of motherfuckers we're talking about. Yeah, and it's not only that, it's just like the sex cases, you know, that he has, you know, the sex charges that he has. You know, I have an issue with that, bro. You know, because it's just like I have an issue with sex offenders. I do. You know, it's just like I don't care if you're hurting a hyena. I don't care anything about that, because I had to own up to mine. You know, the pulling trains. You know, that I did when I was a youngster, when I was like 14, 15 years old. You know, that's not cool. That's not cool taking a girl. You know, it's not cool. It's not cool. And I had to own up to that. You know, so, you know, it's just like, and I owned up to it. I owned up to it, but it wasn't that, you know, all of us did it. You know, it's just like, and that's not justifying it either. You know, because you can't take a woman's right. You know, that's a woman's right. So as an adult, I think about that shit, you know, and it's just like, it's foul, you know, it's foul.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, to kind of piggyback off that, you know, I think a lot of us from the neighborhood were in situations when we were younger where, you know, multiple guys slept with the same girl, right? And I don't know obviously I don't know the dynamics of every different situation, right? I think some varied, right? And you know, kind of it's case by case is what it is, right? With Enriquez, I didn't know
All right, Hector.
All right, only.
All right.
With Enriquez, I didn't know that he had multiple instances like that. You know, it's. I mean, to me, it's problematic. You catch one case that way, right? Like it, you know, it's a problematic thing at minimum, right?
Yeah.
But like you said, you know, having multiple of them is different. And just on the telling piece, man, I think it.
Put it out there.
Gusano?
No, Carlos Guzman.
No, that's Mendoza.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm no better or worse than anybody because I haven't been in a situation that either one of you guys have.
Yeah.
Right. And so I don't put myself on a soapbox or on a lower regard when it comes to that, right? Because those aren't shoes I've had to wear, right? And the situations I've been in, I've handled the way that I handled them, but I haven't been in the situations you guys were, right? And so and we're not in prison, so fucking who cares? You know what I mean? On that level, kind of who cares? I think there is a difference. And I'm saying this only because I'm not I think there's a difference between somebody who finds themselves in just a hell of a spot, right? And however you want to define that, I think people define that for themselves, right? Because there's situations that you guys have been in prior that other people would be like, oh man, that first case was a hell of a spot. You know what I mean? Like none of you guys got arrested for the first time and decided, hey man, I'm done. Right. So, you know, it's not like
because we didn't lock it up in the back police car.
Right.
On the back police car.
Right. It's not like the feeling of handcuffs were like, oh, never mind. Right. So everybody has their own bar for what they're willing to put up with, so to speak, in a situation that they're in. I do think, and there's going to be people that don't agree, and that's fine. And if you asked me some years back, I probably wouldn't have agreed with what I'm saying right now either. But if there's a difference between you get yourself in a bind, and especially when you talk about the politics and all the different stuff, you know, floating around that, versus, hey, I have nothing to do with what's going on down the street, but you want me to go over there and be a cop? Oh, okay. Right? Oh, I don't know what these dudes are doing over here, but you wanted me to go. That's the difference between, and it's not justifying anything, but you get yourself in a spot and you deal with it the way that you deal with it, and it's you and yours and it's your spot, versus I'm gonna go be a cop, right? And I'm gonna dedicate my life or a significant part to now working for these people. To me, I think that there's a difference there.
Yeah.
Better or worse, I don't think that standard really applies. It's not a better or worse thing, but I think there is a difference.
Yeah.
Between, you know, hey, it's you know, your spot versus you're working for law enforcement. You've now become a tool of law enforcement where you're a resource for them, right? And oh, let's go talk about this. Let's go talk about that. Let's go talk about that. Come over here. Sit over here. And he did that for many, 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 many years. And teach their own, but I do think it's different.
And the thing is I know they wash you up and spit you out. That's why I got animosity towards law enforcement, because they do wash you up and spit you out, you know, and they use and abuse you, you know, and that's I didn't testify for to get off of a life sentence. I didn't, because I still got a life sentence,
right?
You know, and the thing is I worked on myself hard to get out. Yeah. I'm no longer that individual that took them lives. I'm no longer that individual that would jump off my chair and stab you in a second. I'm no longer that person, you know, because that person is still in here. If sure. You push it, you know, but I don't think about it every day. I don't go out and think about hurting people like I used to. Right. You know, I used to be a maniac because I used to think about that shit day and night. Seeing somebody hurt, go see somebody spill their blood spill, you know, and that's psychotic. You know,
Yeah.
that is psychotic.
Yeah.
You know, because I would stab a person on just just because.
Right.
Just because if he was in the way, he had to get stabbed. Get the fuck out of the way. You know, so it's just like those kind of maniac thoughts compared to what I am today. I worked on myself hard. I've done a lot of self-help, you know, so it's just like, and I'm proud of myself today because I did get out of that prison, but I worked on myself to get out of that prison. No, because the district attorney was still against me. They were still against me getting out because he came every time I went to the board, you know, so it's just like, and they fought against me. You know, I got the paperwork back there. You know, it's just like they fought against me. But I made it out. And they brought up all this bullshit, you know, and it's just like, so what? I did this. So what? I did that. I'm paid my crime. I'm no longer that person. You know, I'm no longer, I'm rehabilitated, you know. So it's just like, so I worked on myself. So, you know, that mentality is out the door, you know.
I heard it say, you're reminding me of it. I heard it saying a long time ago, and I've used it a lot since then. It might be a tattoo in the future, but I've done the things they said I've done, but I'm not the man they say I am, right? And I think there's something to that. That sounds like what you're describing right now, right? I'm not running away from anything that I've done, but that doesn't define who I am.
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
And I'm defined by something else, something bigger. It doesn't eliminate it, but it's that's one ingredient in a really complex meal. You know what I mean? That's not all there is to it.
Because I was reading that that thing the other day, that case law against me, right? And I was reading it, I was like, damn, just reading it, you're a tore up individual, you know. And I was reading it, I was like, fuck, this thing had me as a straight maniac, you know, straight killer, you know. And I was that person, you know. I can't deny it because it's right there on black and white, you know. And I was reading that shit and it kept on going on and on and on and on and on. I was just like, damn, I even forgot half this shit I did, you know. And it was just like, and then the dude turns around and says, and he tried to kill me. I was like, that's true.
Right. You're like, I remember that part.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Hey, two things real quick. Moy 14. I'm kind of confused by your question. I know you were talking about another channel. All I can say about that, man, is you know, you got a lot of YouTube beefs where people criticize other people's channels. I stay away from all that crap. Sometimes you gotta just use common sense when you see some of these videos or you hear some of the backbiting that goes on, man. As far as I know, the stuff that Josh has put out has been accurate. So, you know, I can't. This comment right here.
I'm scrolling backwards.
It's right here. Oh no, not this one. Hold on.
Let me see. Oh, I think I found it.
Right there.
Yeah, I rewound back to the other one. I think there's one. Yo, Big Box, big fan from day one. I have a question. I never asked them, but hopefully we'll answer. What's up with the BS someone posted? Oh, someone posted on Josh's video. I'm not gonna go word for word. You know,
is he talking about you or is he talking about me?
No. He's somebody had left a comment. I know what he's talking about now. And I saw the last comment, but then you mentioned my name. I was like, oh, let me scroll up and see.
Oh, he's talking about me.
No, this is what he's saying. Is on a video on my channel, a video that was up, there was a comment that somebody else left, making allegations like that about you, right? Oh, here, let me give you the rundown on everybody. Right, and they had some feedback about you. They had some feedback about.
Let me say that real quick. Let me stump that shit real quick. Hey, anybody that says anything like that about me is full of shit. And whoever says something like that, I encourage them to come on and say it where I can see them. Because I tell you what, since 2000, you're crazy. Whoever's saying that's crazy. I ran like 3 regiments since 2000. Salinas, you know what I'm saying, San Francisco, and San Jose. So do you think I would be appointed an RC if I was in trouble for mishandling money? That's 1,000% inaccurate. Whoever's saying that, who's ever spreading that false propaganda is full of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, man, people make allegations, people make comments, they can say whatever they want, but I'm gonna tell you right now, homeboy, 100% that is inaccurate, bro. And anybody that knows me knows that's some bullshit.
Yeah,
I never missed out on the money, but I was doing dope.
Yeah, I was doing dope. Nobody knew about it.
I was doing
I ain't
dope,
never
but I was
mishandled
never
no
missing out on
money. I was one of their best breadwinners out there, bro, and that's a fact.
Hey, let me tell you this quick story. I was in Watsonville, right? And on New Year's Eve, and I was at a family regiment, and this there was all kinds of shit that broke out outside with the homeboys, right? With a couple of homeboys that I went with, and my family is the one that put up this party. So this dude, you know, he allegedly got stabbed like 20 sometimes, you know, and ended up in the hospital. Well, I came back. I had 2 ounces of the stinking Bobby and Lucky's dope on me, coke, right? And so I came back. I said, "Man, I'm gonna do all this. You know, shoot, I'm going to jail. Look all this." So I slammed it all right. I slammed like about a good half ounce. Because with all of this, I was tripping. So luckily, I got paid that day. But I went and paid them. You know, hey, here's your ounce back, and here's the money for it, bro. Like, and then I explained what happened. And they were like, "All right, cool. We'll get you in a safe house, whatever." I said, "All right, cool." But nothing ever occurred yet because dude made it out safe. Everything was cool. You know, he's just, you know, bad spot. You know,
he had a rough night.
Yeah, he had a rough night.
Hey, it's all good to Moy 14. Hey, those kind of questions, man. Like I said, I encourage people to ask them, man. But you know, that's just craziness right there. There's a lot of misinformation that's put out there. I've been the subject of a lot of misinformation like that, but the facts defy. You know, it couldn't even be true. You know what I'm saying? Since 2000, that's about the time I got out of Pelican Bay, and I was just starting to break ground in Mendocino County. So that's, you know, but it's not the first time somebody's gonna say something like that. It's not the last time, man. No. So, but it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, because we're different. We're different when we're under the regiment or under anything, under any kind of being a carnal or a pro. We're under a different set of standards, and we gotta act straight. We gotta act straight because I've seen people get, well, you know, 10 people got killed in our case.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's just like 10 people got killed in our case, so you know, bro. It's just like, you know, it's just crazy, like that says it all. You know, it's just like I know not to do good. I mean, not to do bad. I know to follow the rules. You know, because homeboy just got whacked. Right. You know, and I read a comment the other day where be careful who you're backing up, because the person you're backing up could be the one holding the gun. You know, yeah, it's just like, and that's so true. That's so true, because it's just like, I know Chocolate backed me up a number of times, and I was the one holding the gun. You know, so it's just like, be careful of who you're backing up, because that's the person that be holding that gun. You know, and
that's crazy.
Chocolate never knew it was coming. You know, but it came. You know, and that's the kind of danger you're in. You know, and that's playing with fire, what they're telling him, what they're telling Box. And he gets fired up today because he knows it's not true. Right. You know, it doesn't mean shit today, but he knows it's not true. He knows that, hey, man, I was a good soldier. You know, it's just like, and we all were. You know, I didn't get in trouble. I didn't get shot. I didn't get killed. You know, I was a good soldier. You know, so it's just like, and I ran them streets.
You make a good point though of and then I'm really curious to hear the answer to this question. Hey, be careful who you're backing up, because they might be the one with the gun, right? And you talk about Chocolate and how he didn't see it coming. But the only way to avoid that is to stay out the fucking lifestyle.
Yeah.
it's impossible to be in the lifestyle, right? And I'm not speaking specific to NF. I was never in the NF, but just the culture, the lifestyle. It's impossible to be in it and secure yourself against that future, right? Because if you have to rock with who you rock with, right? It's you can't be flying solo and be a part of an organization. So if you're in the organization or a organization, yeah, you're gonna be rocking. You're gonna be rubbing shoulders with people. You're gonna be shaking hands with people. You're gonna have each other's back. You're gonna do dirt together. You're gonna build trust together. And then one day, if your name gets called, it's probably gonna be somebody that's closest to you that's gonna punch your ticket, right? And so if you don't want for other people, obviously not you guys, but for others, you can't avoid that if you want to be in the mix like that, right? The only way to avoid the idea of, wow, Combs, I'm really tight with this person and they might come put a bullet in my head one day, is to stay out of operating within groups in which people are told to go kill other people, flat out, right?
Yeah.
That's the only way.
I look at all these dudes, right, that got killed in our case. Would they have backed me up in prison? Hell yeah, they would have backed me up. They would have had my back when we came out of that cell, you know. But they ended up dead. They ended up dead behind us, you know. So it's just like, be careful who you back up, because they're the ones that have a gun. Just like the killings in High Desert with the cellies. You know, you think that cellie knew that he had it coming that day? No, he was backing that dude up the day before. Right? He was out there backing him up in High Desert. And then he ends up getting killed that night by the same dude. He was backing up. So it's just like, it's a dangerous game. Just like who you fuck over.
Two things real quick. Let me just say this real. Chongo is legit. I was with Chongo in Susanville. The only thing I can say is I don't know. I didn't know about Chongo being pulled as a C. Jerry might be able to elaborate on that. I don't know. As far as I know, Chongo was hermano. I was with him in Susanville in 91, I believe. He was in the mix, man. Chongo was he was in the mix. He was involved out there, and he got moved on. I'm sure I didn't listen to the interview, but I'm sure he told his own story. So he's legit.
I think Chongo got pulled.
Go ahead, Jerry.
I think Chongo got pulled in 92 or 93.
As a C?
Yeah. I think
92 or 93?
92 or 93. I'm not sure.
Damn.
Oh, he was a bro. That's right. Because he was a bro.
He was a bro.
Baby Jess was he was a bro.
I never heard of being
I never heard of him becoming a C, but you never know throughout his journey. His journey that he went through, he might have.
Just because I don't know about it, don't mean that it didn't happen. But I'm not aware of it. I always was under the impression he was just a hermano when he got moved on. The other thing is, real quick, Javier Hernandez. Check it out, man. You know, in order to give a message to these youngsters, you gotta hear the bad with the good. So, I mean, you're going to hear a lot more negativity on this channel. But if you think that we're just going to go into straight at-risk youth mode, it's not going to happen, man. I don't got the answers to all that. You know what I'm saying? People come on this channel and they pick and choose what benefits them, and they learn from our experiences. So I know you know by your message, it sounds like, hey, shut up with all the negative shit. I heard enough. Let's get cracking on the positive shit for the youth. I don't got the answers, bro. If you have those answers, you're more than welcome to come on this channel and talk about it. But I don't got those answers. I can only talk about my experiences, what I've been through, and some of the fucked up choices I made. And other people can either benefit from them, or they can keep on moving. They can keep it stepping.
The thing about that box is I just said it. I just said something positive. And he didn't even get the message, because I said, be careful of who you're backing up, because he might have the gun. What is that telling you? You don't get in the damn truck with the guy that has a gun. You know, it's just like plain and simple. Stay out the fucking game. You know, stay out the way if you can't handle that. All this negativity is what leads that we're saying don't do this shit, because it's going to lead to life in prison, which I did. You know, I'm not I'm not proud of what I did. You know, I'm not here trying to glorify one of my crimes. You can't. You know, I'm trying to tell you, be careful of who, because I'm the one that had the gun, stupid.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I'm the one that had the gun, and I'm the one that had, you know, had to turn on my own homeboy who had my back. You know, so come on, man, keep it real.
But being realistic about it though, it's like, you know, I changed the name of the channel if it was just like, if we weren't going to talk about any more negativity and we are just going to talk about helping this 12-year-old that's going down the wrong path. It doesn't work like that, man. It just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? No. Again, you got to give them the bad with the good. You know what I mean? We got to talk about our experiences. There's a difference between talking about it and giving them a message than just glorifying. And that's not what's happening here, man. But I don't know what the expectations are. Just shut up about all the negative stuff and just like help Johnny and little Danny you know, make the right choices. I don't got the answers, bro, but I'm trying.
You know, I try to, you know, be spiritual. You know, just like I go to church. I do a lot of things that are positive, but I'm not here preaching church to you guys. I'm not here telling you guys you got to receive something in your life to be holier than thou and stuff like that, because that's my own spiritual walk. That's my own walk. That's what I have to deal with every day to get this thinking out of my head, this negativity out of my head, because I got fucked up thoughts. You know, just like them inner demons are fucked up. You know, and you don't want to see my inner demons because I'm scared of them. Hey, but at the same time,
it's like, hit you on the way out. Don't worry.
It's just like these people have to we're keeping it real. You know, it's just like, if you want to hold hands and go to the promised land, go ahead. You know, hey, it's right there. Go ahead. You know, but I'm telling you about my little walk, because I got fucked up thinking. You know, you think all these years that was ingrained in me, that negativity ain't still there. Man, I had to deal with that shit every time I was in prison. You know, because I made knives, everything. You know, and they had them hit it. But at the same time, why? How was I going to hurt somebody? Hell yeah. If they were going to hurt me, hell yeah. You know? So them inner demons ain't no joke.
Man, it's not that you sounded disrespectful, bro. It's just I don't understand your I don't understand your logic, bro. You know what I mean? Look at the bigger picture, man. We got to talk about this stuff. You know what I mean? There's nothing but a bunch of negativity that's going to be talked about, but we're not talking it up. We're not glorifying it, man. You got to talk about that stuff in order to get through to those guys, man. They're not gonna. You think they're gonna be receptive to talking about they need to start going to NA and 8A meetings and start doing the right thing and start going to church, and they're not gonna be receptive to that, man. You know what I mean?
Kids don't listen.
And if I can hop in for a second, so I'm fairly new on YouTube. I've been on here like a year. I've been home since 2005. The vast majority of my time out of prison I've spent doing community service. So you talk about like talking to young people and helping young people, right? I lived in the hood. I had a bunch of teenagers living at my house. Every shooting, you know, for years and years, every shooting that happened in East Palo Alto, I was there, right? And all the violence, all the banging, I was shot at. My house was shot at doing community work, right? I was in the chaplaincy at the juvenile hall. I've traveled around the country doing violence prevention work on a community level. So I have some experience in this, right? In terms of helping young people, right? Outside the context of YouTube, right? And for one, to clarify, if you look at the analytics, any of us as content creators, right? There's no 12-year-olds watching our channel. You know what the value of these channels are? Is you guys, the adults that watch, which are predominantly people like 24 to 45, right? 50. And so it's those people, it's you guys in that age range. What you hear in these channels, right, is for you to go communicate in your own way, in your own circles of influence, right? This is 16-year-olds are not watching Paradigm Media News, right? 16-year-olds are not watching the Homie Hangout. There's a few here and there, of course, right? But teenagers don't generally come on here for this, right? But what does happen is the 25-year-old who's done a little bit of time and is kind of on the fence is going to hear something here that oftentimes is relatable. The 35-year-old that's in the same boat, the 45-year-old, the person whose loved one is incarcerated, or whatever. There's a lot of people that can relate with different parts of conversations on these channels. But if you want to talk about helping young people, and I say this with respect, but do not depend on a fucking YouTube channel to help young people. If you know young people, you help them.
Exactly.
And you can get information on our channels, right? And not every channel, but I tend to be partial to Paradigm Media News and my channel. And if Jerry had a channel, I would plug his too, right? You can get information here that then helps you navigate your sphere of influence. It's all about influence. If you want to help somebody, you have to earn the right to speak into their life, right? It's not given. When I pulled up in the hood that I'm not from, right? When I moved to EPA, and I knew a couple people, but not many. And I'll tell you guys a quick story of how things unfolded for me to do community work. I went over there. What's up, Miss Sierra? Oh, that's family right there. So when I went to East Palo Alto, they had got me on and they said, hey, can you work with this nonprofit? And I was working with this nonprofit, and it was connected to a charter school, Phoenix, right? Phoenix Academy. And I'm standing out there, and this youngster comes out. They're on lunch or whatever. This youngster comes, and he sees the tattoo on my arm for my brother who got killed, right? For Roy. And he's like, hey, what's that? I said, that's my brother that got killed. And he was like, for real? I said, yeah. He's like, what happened? And I told him the story of what happened, right? He goes, hey, bro, my fucking cousin just got killed. I don't know this dude. I've never talked to him. I've never seen him. He's like 15 years old, right? And he goes, man, my cousin just got killed, right? My cousin Nando, red, boom. So we start talking about grief, right? And
Holly Walnuts, thank you, my brother.
And so, hey, and so we start talking, right? Other people see me and Junior talking, right? And Junior's family to this day, right? Other people see me and him talking, and Junior's a hitter, right? He's a goon at the time. He's in the streets. And shut up, Timo. And so, and so other youngsters start coming around, right? All raza, all identified to some degree as a northerner, right?
Yeah.
Man, who's then the conversation comes, they're like, man, where'd this dude come from? Because I was just outside smoking a cigarette, you know what I mean? Where'd this dude come from? I'll tell, you still on parole, whoop, whoop. Yeah, man, I just got out like less than, like a year ago, you know what I mean? Is that right? And so we have little conversations. There's another youngster, school's out, and there's a youngster right there, and he pulls out a red paño.
Thank you, Fish Larry.
Right? This youngster, Felix, right? He pulls out a red paño and he has it in his lap and he's playing with it, like folding it and unfolding it, right? And I'm watching him and he's looking at me as he's doing it. And so I go over to him and I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, what's up? I introduced myself. He introduced himself. I said, what are you doing right now? Nah, I'm no Daniel, homie. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, cool. I respect it. I said, but these are all your classmates, yeah? He goes, yeah. I said, everybody knows who you roll with, right? He goes, yeah. I said, so why you got a bandana out, bro? Like, what's that? Well, in case the ops drive by. Really? But you're at your school. You know what I mean? It's so, like, and I had a whole conversation with them about the logic of, okay, cool, man, you're a kid, you're from the hood, you bang what you bang. Okay, that's fine. I'm not hating on you. But it's not wise for you to be sitting out here folding and unfolding a bandana. A, it doesn't make you look cool. B, it's some hot boy shit. You know, like you're gonna wind up getting in trouble. And what's up, Renee Q? That's a day wonder right there.
Renee Q.
And so
Renee Q, thank you, Renee Q. You're the bomb bizzle.
So we have this conversation, right?
Yeah.
I'm not putting him down. I'm not telling him, oh, no, you're a fucking idiot because you're gangbanging, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't know this dude. I met him 2 minutes ago. And once upon a time, I was him. And if you came at me like that, we'd have had an issue. And exactly. So, but all of that and those youngsters standing around there, that laid the foundation for years of work. I sent kids to college. I buried kids. I was there when kids had kids. I sent kids to snow trips and camps and all kinds of stuff, right? That's the helping our youth type thing. But it all is earned, and it comes from personal relationship, not from fucking YouTube videos. You cannot just take an at-risk youth and tell them, hey, man, go watch every video that Boxer's done, and then that's going to make sure that you're not ever in prison gangs. Oh, go watch every channel on the homie hangout, and that's going to make it to where you're not this. No, you have to take a charge in a responsible way in your own circle, and that looks different for different people. Some people have kids. They have little traviesos running around. You can holler at them. Some people don't, but maybe the neighbor does. Some people got nieces and nephews that they see every now and then at a barbecue. You know what I mean? Some people don't know any youngsters, but they just take in this information and it's helpful for them. So don't look to us on a YouTube channel to fix young people in your community or in the hood or in prison or to fix anybody, right? Hopefully we have a healing voice in some context, in some circumstances, but you need to take responsibility for the circles that already trust you. Where are you welcome?
Yeah.
Because you, just viewer, subscriber so-and-so, right? You're going to have reach to kids that I'll never see in my life, that Boxer and Jerry will never see, will never talk to. Probably wouldn't listen to us if we did try to talk to them, because who the fuck are we, right? And a bunch of dropouts and YouTube people, who knows? But they listen to you. So you talk to them. And people come in the comments and people get at me privately, and I know they get at Box privately all the time with questions or like, here's the situation, or what do you think of this situation? And that's where we're available and we help and we'll offer what we have and take what works for you and take what doesn't. But it's frustrating because you don't miss your opportunity. You don't have to have been to prison to have a positive impact on a young person. You don't have to have killed people to have a positive impact on a young person. You don't have to have been a part of prison gangs. You don't have to have been a gang member at all. I know a dude, man, he was one of the biggest hustlers and D-boys and hitters around. His life was transformed by running into a dude that looked like fucking Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
And what broke that barrier was that Ronald McDonald looking dude was so outside of the norm that he listened. So It's not on us, man. It's on you guys.
Yeah. Let me get to this. What's the story with Puppet? Sudanio got killed and left with a blue rag on his face. Backstory, please. Details, please. Okay. Puppet was he was an old friend of my wife's family. My wife's family was from Vickystown, and he was from Vickystown. Him and his brother Casper. And I kind of knew them because I was always with my wife. She lived right down Snow Drive. And Puppet always was KJ. I was selling KJ back then. And he brought a undercover to my pad. And that's how I got busted. And I ended up in prison. Puppet had ended up in Vacaville, actually, and he PC'd up. He knew I was on the yard waiting for him. So he ran into Spunkio out in the streets. And when he ran into Spunkio, Spunkio killed him. Spunkio called me up and he goes, "Hey, Jay, I got Puppet right here from Vickystown. I'm going to blast his ass." I go, "That's a motherfucker that snitched on me." He goes, "All right, I'm gone." He hung up, shot him, and then threw a blue rag on his face. And that's the story behind Puppet. Yeah. He got caught, wrong place, wrong time with the wrong person. Yeah. Let me show this drawing. Box.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Let me
you can get your tickets right now.
Yeah, you guys, that's the drawing right there with that raffle still open. $10 a ticket, unlimited tickets. You guys that want to get on the raffle, man, it's still open. That's the drawing right there. It's a big ass drawing. It's all pencil, man.
$10 can get you a ticket. Nice ass drawing.
$10
18 by 24.
Hey, that's all pencil, Jerry?
Yeah, it's all pencil.
Yeah.
It's all pencil.
Bro, it's people half as good as you that made me stop drawing when I went to prison immediately.
Yeah.
Man, I thought I was a good artist from juvenile hall. I went to prison. Somebody sent me a paño that was drawn on. I was like, never mind, I don't draw.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like there's some badass artists in there. That's what I learned from a lot of them artists because I soaked everything they had coming. Everything. Everything that they had to draw, I said, okay, teach me. I want to learn. I just soaked up everything, and from oil to acrylic to pastels to watercolor to I could do any media, you know, to airbrushing. I soaked up everything. I said, you want to teach me? Teach me, please. Tattooing, anything that they could teach. I was there. I was a student.
Crazy skills, bro.
Yeah, I was a student, and now I became a teacher. You know, just like, you know, let's start doing some drawings.
You know, Timo brought that up, man, and I don't know. I would imagine this is possible. It seems like anything's possible nowadays. But what about if you were to do like some little basic drawing lessons on YouTube for people, right? And kind of walk them out. There's this dude, Sharpest Art, right? Cool cat. He's done some time. He don't really talk about it, but he's an artist though, tattoo artist. And he'll do stuff every now and then on his channel. But I haven't seen that too much. I think if that's something you were up to.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that. You know, just doing sessions like going on live on Instagram or something, going on live and just drawing away. You know, because I mean, what's a camera? You know, just right
man,
there.
Let's do that. Let's do that, Jerry.
Yeah, just
you
like
know, the way that we can do it. The way we can do it is you can film me, right? And you know, film you doing it, and then you speed it up, right? And then you stop it and let you show some progress, and then speed it up, and you can hook it up, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be a
voiceover. You can record it. Yeah, what box it? You can record it, fast forward parts, but then also just record a voiceover afterwards, so that when you're drawing, you're just drawing, doing your thing, whatever your routine is, and then talk about like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, or you know, I'm holding the pencil this way because of this, or you know, like give people little tips. That shit would be dope.
You get your tickets right here, Jesse Ramirez. You can either send a super chat, $10 super chat, or you can go through Cash App or Venmo, whatever's easier for you, man. Usually people go through Cash App or Venmo because YouTube takes 30%, and they're winning for no reason.
Yeah,
it's money that they shouldn't even be entitled to, but they still take it. But some people, they don't got Cash App, they don't got Venmo, so it is what it is, man. But you can super chat it right here if you want a ticket or tickets.
You know what, man?
I have a lot of my drawings, buddy. 209. I got a lot of my drawings, but they're on Instagram. Get it on my Instagram.
That's right. On his Instagram, he's got a portfolio on there.
Different types of bird tips. Yeah, because I like I said, it's just like I'm gonna be drawing out of my imagination. So that's a good tutorial right there, because you're gonna see things come to life. You know, things that are just, you know, I'll sketch them out, and then you're gonna see them just come to, whoa, what happened? We shrunk. It's just like a shrunken head. It's just like, the hell happened?
Oh, what happened, man? I hit the fucking wrong button.
I shrunk.
You're all right, man. You're all right.
I thought I was beat. Now we're out. What the hell?
That works too. Fuck it.
Yeah. What'd you do? I told you, be careful when you're backing up.
Right.
Be careful when you're backing up. We got the gun. Yeah. The joy of painting PBS program back in that. Exactly.
Hey, Javier, you still tripping on that, Javier? Come on, man.
I think somebody else got at him about something, because I don't think he's talking to us anymore. I think there was another comment.
Just working.
That's what I'm gonna choose to believe.
Javier, what's up with you, man? Going through it or what? Just let people be.
I think someone else commented and he's replying back to them.
Hey, there you go. Where you at? Who was that was asking? There goes there's the Cash App right there.
I don't know Jesse Cordova, aka Conejo. I don't know.
Yeah, Conejo. I believe he was. I cleared Conejo. after he got in trouble, and then I heard he became a C, and then he got trouble again. So
Yeah.
yeah,
He had plenty of those.
What's your IG?
I'm putting it up right there.
Okay.
I just put it up. Yeah. There's
Big Fitness is in the building.
Yeah, there's plenty of those who got in trouble because we got knuckleheads in there. Because it's just like you tell a criminal with a criminal mindset to do good, to try to do good by the gang standards. How often do you get a criminal to do good?
Right.
You know, it's just like you can't. It's hard.
If you don't follow the rules, you're gonna be in trouble. Okay, and story of my life.
Yeah, I came to prison for breaking the rules. Now I'm getting in the prison gang to obey the rules. What the hell? You know, it's like an oxymoron. It's just like
Big Figures. What's up, Big Figures?
1 second.
Big Figures wants his drawing.
Hey man, we're pushing it over.
Fast as they said, I was a dick.
Hey, so check this out, you guys. There's a channel, man, that it's a good channel. It's highly recommended, man. You guys all know who Fast Ass Dave is, man. Besides being my bro,
Thank you, Sam, man.
he's got a channel, man, that you guys need to check out. It's pretty cool, man. You know, he's in all them fast cars and all that fucking ghost riding and shit, all that East Bay, Oaktown, town business type of drama. But check out his channel, man. It's called, let me put it up just so I can. It's called Keeping It 100.
How do you take someone's bank in prison or in the streets? You can't take someone's bank. If you take someone's bank, that person's no good.
That's his channel right there.
Yep.
Oh, that's Fast as Dave?
Yeah, Keeping It 100.
Yeah, that's Dave and my brother, both.
Yeah, I gotta tune into that. I haven't tuned into it yet.
So, hey, support him, man. Subscribe to his channel. Support the guy, even though he's fat and ugly. Even if you don't watch it, even if you don't watch it, man, just give the guy give him a sub, man.
Right.
Help the brother out, man.
Yeah, my brother's on there too. And
yeah, that's right. Josh's brother is also
oh, is he?
They're both doing that channel together, man. They're trying. It's just barely starting to get off the ground, but help him get to 1,000 subs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna support you, Fast as Dave.
He needs 4,000 hours in order to start doing lives. You know what I mean? So once they get to those numbers right there, then they can start doing lives, and you guys can start checking them out.
Well, they're doing lives now, bro, and they are hilarious.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, they are. That is unlike. And I'm not just saying this because I'm biased. Because
drop the link
because of your brother. I'm not saying this because of my brother's channel.
I'm talking shit about. But that is unlike any channel I've ever seen. And it's good, man. Those dudes are funny. They come out with all kinds of different stuff, man. Cars and races, and it is not a prison channel. Yeah. Neither one of them been to prison. They don't talk about prison. It's a whole different vibe, man. But
what's up, Palmetto?
But
kind of like a
channel.
It's kind of like a jumper, no jumper. What is it called?
Yeah, it is a no holds barred though. If you are easily offended or you are super sensitive,
get off the shop.
Whatever, then that is not the place for you.
Yeah,
you'll be told.
It's like fat ass Dave. He ain't the easiest person.
It's like a clowny channel.
Man. You got one of them Mike Tyson voices, man.
Palmetto said it's all right.
You got one of them Mike Tyson voices. He ain't no easy cat to listen to, man. But
hey,
help the brother out, man.
Because that's all right.
Yeah, that's for that Johnny the Toe bullshit, boy.
Yeah.
But they do it, man. They do it. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed.
Appreciate that, Gino.
JR said, when you take someone's bank, how do you request it, and how exactly do you receive it? I don't know.
I think you're talking about. So let's just give a hypothetical. So you got a C that's out there on the streets. You got another C that's locked up in San Quentin. He's running a regiment out on the streets, but he's locked up. So the C that's out on the streets goes and gets at his wife, who usually is the one that's holding the bank, or a family member, and tells his loved one that, hey, I'm such and such, and I'm requesting that you hand over that bank. You know what I mean? It's NF money, and you know, I'm here to get that money. That's usually how something like that's done.
But you could easily be manipulated, because I was a bro, right? And I had a bank. And a store from Salinas, he was a Carnat, and he came from Salinas to tell me that I had to give up the bank, right? And I said, hell no. So I'm not giving up no bank. I get my channel, which was Bobby at the time. I said, I get at Bobby, and when Bobby tells me to give the bank, then I'll give the bank. But other than that, I don't care who the fuck you are, because
that's
all
crazy.
All that doesn't mean shit to me. So you can easily be manipulated, and just like that, just like I said, I would have been one of them 10 that got killed. I would have been probably the 11th if I would have gave up the bank.
Right. Yeah, that's ballsy.
Live date, best adult dating shit.
That's a bot, man. That's a bot right there. Hey, but that's pretty ballsy though, for somebody to come out there and tell you to give up the bank.
Oh hell yeah, he was in trouble.
And most of the time, something like that, they'll use a reputable name. Hey, Skip sent me, or this coming directly from Pinky or Corny, or you know what I'm saying.
Well, he didn't even say that. He didn't even say that. He just said, and I wouldn't have given the bank anyway, because I had my channel and I was in direct contact with my channel, so I had to really get at my channel. You know, it's just like, get at my channel.
Right. Oh, Jerry froze.
Shake it loose, Jerry. Shake it loose, man. See, your Wi-Fi too, man.
Buy more raffle tickets, man, because Jerry didn't pay for his Wi-Fi bill.
And so, Jesse Ramirez, I got your raffle ticket. And Vincent Navarez, I don't know. You guys, if you guys send something to Cash App, man, please stipulate if it's for the raffle. Just put on there for raffle, so I know, and there's no confusion. I don't want to not include somebody in the rap, so I'm just gonna include these guys right here that didn't. I mean, I just got through mentioning the raffle, so I'm assuming that's what it's for. But just in the future, do me a favor, you guys, just stipulate on there, this is for the raffle. There you go, Jerry. Everlasting Bass, what's up, my boy? Salty Rider, Famero, Everlasting Bass. Jerry's neighbor just pulled the plug on the Wi-Fi. Right. What's up, Lodi 209? What's up, homies? How you vatos doing? I didn't get a notification. Hey, don't trip, man. You ain't alone, homie.
Damn, what the hell happened?
And your neighbor, somebody said your upstairs neighbor pulled the Wi-Fi plug.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Look, hey, Lodi's asking about your toe.
Man, that's the least of my problems, boy.
We're way
that's the least of my problems right now, homeboy. Watch the beginning of this live right here.
We've moved past toes and now we're whole legs.
I had to go
talking blood clots and shit, homie.
Yeah, I had to go to my phone. I was like, what the hell happened? Yeah.
Today, not for raffle for me. I got some tickets last time. It's all good, Mo Money. We got you, man. If you already tapped in, we got you.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Hey, Brand, I see you.
Yeah, it just fucked up.
Yeah, sometimes it does that, man. It just dropped for no reason, bro.
I just like, damn, I thought it was you.
Nah.
Verizon came back.
That I just gave you the boo?
Yeah, I said Verizon came back again.
Come on, boy.
It was my stinking laptop. I got
someone's asking how common is it for a C to have direct contact with leadership in the Bay?
It's very common. I did.
Oh, the direct contact to the Bay was that was a channel. You know, it's just like, that's why somebody asked me the other day,
Pinky gave it up to Cuete when he got indicted with us. It was because there was a direct line of communication to the Bay, and there wasn't to the county jail. So that's why he had to give up the leadership and went to the county jail.
Next week or the following week, Julie. Just because of the situation I had this last week, it slowed us down for a week. So we're pushing it until next week or the following week.
Yeah, next week probably, hopefully.
Jerry's quarterbacking, man. So he wants it next week. It's next week.
Yeah, because the weekend, your health. I mean, your health is cool. Because I got little health issues right now, so I'll find out tomorrow. But we're getting old.
Man,
boy, I tell you, man, when it rains, it pours.
right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man,
I've had health problems all this damn. Just like
fuck, man. I walk a block, man. I drop my leg and shit. I pick my arm up.
Yeah,
we've
lose a toe.
We've all had we've all had challenging month or
but
two.
I'm still going, goddamn.
No, I'm not saying it's over. I'm just
still
saying
slugging. It ain't over, man.
Right, but it's been going on for a minute.
I'm still going. Damn it.
That's right. That's right.
We all have to be. And about another 10 minutes.
Yeah, yes, sir. Now you know how all those women felt. Got the boot. Yeah. Hear you, Renee Q.
I didn't get
Machete, man. You know, come on, boy. I'm glad you're doing better, Machete. You already know, homie.
Good.
Day one or both.
Who, Chente?
Machete.
Yeah. Oh, Machete. Yeah. Yeah, he's cool. All these dudes are cool. Hey,
yeah, man. It's like I said. Hey, the other thing I forgot to tell you guys is I appreciate all the support, man. I got a lot of support from you guys, man. All you guys that tapped in through IG and the community. I seen all the comments. Try to answer a lot on IG. I'm still answering them, but I appreciate you guys, man, the support. You know, for the haters, man, it ain't going down yet, man. Right. So
you ain't won yet.
Nah, I'm still fucking chugging along, man. But I appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, you guys are like family, man, an extended family, yo. That's why when you know, a significant amount of time elapses when I don't tap in with you guys, man, it starts to bother me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I appreciate it, and good looking out.
Hey, I gotta answer this question because he's been asking me if I've ever done art with a spray can. Man, I used to spray all the east side of San Jose. I used to spray can everything all over the place. I think that's how I started spray canning. You know, just like I had my name all over the east side. Anywhere I could put out Eastridge, everything was thinking spray can.
Still on one leg, boy.
Josh and Mr. Salazar, did your wives do time? Oh, go ahead.
No, you want to answer that? Or anybody want to answer that? I can answer it.
I don't want to answer this one now because it's changed so damn much. But
what?
Because the point system has changed a lot, bro. It ain't like when we were in.
I mean, the quick way to say it is that there's no limit on how many points you can get. You can keep on getting points and keep accumulating points. They still have level 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's they have a system that is based on like when you first come into prison, whether or not your first term or second term or third term, or whether your case is violent, non-violent, whether you're married or not, your level of education, all that shit comes into play. So those are just some of the things that affect your points. That's basically what it is.
Because there's a difference to your point system. It depends on your
OG Bam.
I had multiple murders, right? So I would never go down below a level 3, regardless. I was always under the gun. So multiple murders, you don't go lower than a level 3. So it's just like, and LWAP no lower than a level 4. So it's just like there's certain criteria you got to meet there. Although your point system can drop to 0, you'll still have that mandatory minimum of say 19, 28 points. I had it. So it's just like I had that mandatory minimum of 28 points. So I would never go 23, even though my point system was 0. But I mean, I never got to 0. I never got under, I think 30. I think, yeah, 30, because it was just like no. In fact, I got to 24 because I was on level 2. Because when I got my date, that mandatory minimum came off. So now I was considered as a lifer with parole. So it's just like it's a trip. It's a trip how they work it. So now once I got that date, they sent me to level 2 and I could go. So it's just like, but I was restricted at one time from the gym. You know, I could never go to a gym, and that was cool as fuck because I was like, cool. I don't have to go to the gym anymore. Shoot.
Right. You know, I think it would be not tonight, right? Because I don't, you know, we're not going to be around, you know, long enough, right?
Yeah.
But I think in the future when you come on here, and it's Box's channel, this is just an idea, but unpacking,
hey, good looking out, man.
Talking about more that process from when you got your date,
yeah,
right, and from when you got your date to when you walked out of prison, right, and I think I know that's something I don't know very much about. I mean, obviously I don't know because I was never a lifer, but even just hearing other people talk, you hear little bits and pieces, but you explain stuff real well, and you're a transparent person. I think it would be cool for you to kind of walk through both your feelings and what was going on with you, but then also on a system level, what did that look like? What did you have to do? What did you have to show? As things got closer, how did it play out? You know what I mean? That whole journey.
Yeah,
I would love to hear it.
Yeah, it's a whole setup. You have to get ready for the board, you know, and you have to have all your ducks in a row. You have to have your parole plans. Mm-hmm. You have to have why you will never commit the crime again. You have to have that empathy, you know, because that empathy, once you get in there, you can't just say, "Oh, the gang made me do it," or right. "Oh, you know, you decided to kill one day," and it's just like, or you were molested as a child. That shit don't work, you know. Like they don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear why you pulled that trigger and what prevents you from not doing that again. You know, like they'll hit you with some way out questions. And they were on me the first time I went to board. They were chewing me up and they said, no, you'll never touch the daylight. don't get comfortable in there because you would never go home. And that's the way they'll talk to you. That's exactly the way they'll talk to you. They're just like, you're never going home. Take it. You know, and I had to just accept it. You can't get mad in there. You know, so the second time I went to board, though, everything changed. It was like they were for me. And it was just like I had all my ducks in a row, and you know, I shed a tear in there because it's just like when you're talking about the crime and you're in that that moment, you know, it hurts, you know, because you're thinking about that time. You're thinking about their face. You're thinking about everything that happened on that day, you know, and then go to back-to-back days, you know, they're looking at you like, yeah, you're a damn mustard, you know, and then so you have to go in there and snitch on yourself because I'll call it debriefing because it's just like they take that your court transcripts as law, as set in stone.
All right, Machete.
So that's the way they look at it. All right, Machete. So that's the way they look at it. So when I went to the board, everything like that, they gave me my date because they could deny me 3, 5, 7, 10, or 15, right? Or they could give me a date. So they gave me a date. So when you're going through that process, you get granted parole, and then I'll run it by you how you get the whole set as far as what the board asks of you. So once you get through that process, you have to wait 6 months before the governor to decide if he could take the date or not, right? And that's a long, stressful 6 months because you don't know home.
Gizmo's cool, man. I'm sure he'll appreciate that, Sam.
Because you're hearing all this stuff, all these lifers that got their dates taken, and they have to start all over, and it's stressful. It's a stressful process, you know. So it's just like because they have your life in their hands, you know. They decide if you're going home or not. They decide if you can get out, you know. But I made a good point to them when they asked me about what I felt about getting a date, right? And I said, honestly, I don't feel nothing because I can't go home. I can't go to Sheila and Chocolate and pick them out the grave and tell them they can go home too. Because That's not fair. I can't go over there and tell them they can go home. You know, so it was. I think that had a lot for me getting out of prison. That just that answer because they granted me parole. So it's just like, but the governor has his choice to take it. Like, I'll give you an incident. Sirhan has been denied the maximum. He's been denied the minimum. But last year he got found suitable, and this guy has been down since 1969.
Right.
And on a regular basis, I know him good. Well, you know, I did 4 years with that man. You know, so it's just like he committed a crime when he was 18 years old.
Right.
He's 70 years old right now, something like that.
Yeah, I didn't know he got found suitable. That's interesting.
Well, but the governor took his date.
Yeah.
Just like my co-defendant Lucky, Ronnie Shelton.
Yeah.
He got found suitable last year. Governor took his, you know, so it's just like, and he has 4 murders, you know, like, so them kind of things, you know, you look forward because, I mean, the dude's been down since 1969. He looks forward to that date, and then the governor just swipes and said, "Nope, you ain't getting out. You killed the Kennedy. You're never."
Yeah, the shadow pit in the house.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting. I've done some work with lifers at Quentin, around some of the curriculum, right, like the Vogue stuff and some of the outside training stuff that people were doing to help prepare lifers for board, right?
Yeah.
But it's been limited because I wasn't able to go back into the prison to actually do the work with guys, right? So I know some of the curriculum that some groups have used and some people have used, but the actual going through process, I think that would be real. That'd be real interesting, man. I think a lot of people would find that valuable, myself included. You know.
Yeah, because it's a long process. It's a long process, and then you have your legal work behind that because that's how we all got dates. Because I don't know if you remember, what's his name? Anyway, this cat had a big. He had one of the biggest cases in court. Because the court used to say, well, the board used to say we could use your crime against you.
Right.
Crime's always going to be there.
Right.
And regardless of anything, the crime is always going to be. I never can change the crime, so I'm never going to get out of prison.
Right.
So
I remember when that happened.
Years and years. It wasn't until they brought up that court case that the case overturned that, and that's how it got out.
Yeah.
You know, from 2013 to now, how many lifers have gotten out? There's hundreds. I get there's about 800 lifers that got
a lot, man, a lot lately.
And that was just behind that one case in 2013. I was the first one to get a date under that case. You know,
well, wasn't there also? I know that there was some changes, but I don't know detail. You would know better because I'm sure you followed this stuff like a hawk, right? But some changes around. Look now, Tony. Around.
Got you.
If you're denied, you have to be given a reason for your denial in writing, right? So if they say no, instead of just no, you're just denied for this long, because I know, at least from what I remember and from what I'd heard, there was lifers that would go, they'd say, hey, you know, you're denied for X amount of time and we want to see this, right? You need to do, you know, AANA stuff, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. And they would go do those things. Then they would go back to board and board be like, nah, you're still denied, right? And so I know there was a case, I can't remember the name, but there were some cases around if the standard the board sets, if you're denied for not having these things, then if you go get those things and come back to board, then if they're going to deny you, they have to kind of give you the roadmap of what they're looking for, of why, right? Like, oh, you're being denied because you got a write-up. You're being denied because you haven't checked these boxes. You're being denied because we don't like your, you know, your parole plans or whatever. And so give you an idea of what you have to work on. You're being denied because we don't see remorse, right? Yeah. Or you're not taking responsibility or whatever it is. Whereas before, I think they were just like, nah, you're denied because you're fucking denied. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I got denied. Farmedo got 2 more tickets. Boxer. Farmedo got 2 more tickets.
Farmedo got 2 more tickets?
Yeah.
Got you, Farmedo.
Yeah, I got denied the first time for.
Buenas noches, my boy.
No trade. I didn't have a trade, and then what was the other one for? It was a trade, and I forgot what the other one was for.
Big Figures is back on you, homie.
Oh,
We ain't playing that game. Not tonight.
Stay disciplinary free. You know, so of course you're gonna have to stay disciplinary free. You bring one write up, you're done. You're done. Another 3 years. You know, so that write up, it's a iffy, it's a line you gotta not step on. You know, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. That's why I didn't even talk to the cops. You know, I get my time, didn't talk to the cops, kept myself nice and tidy. Just like you go in, shake it down, whatever. You're not gonna find nothing in myself. You know.
I think, didn't you say that you had known Smiley Ramos from San Jose?
Yeah.
Lifer, he was over there. So when we were in Solano, he had just been given a date, right? He wasn't given a date. He went to board and he was denied 1 year.
Yeah.
Right? Which at that time in the 90s, it seemed to us, and again, you know, obviously I wasn't in those shoes, but lifers seemed to be real happy if they were only denied a year, because then they were like, oh, maybe next year I have action, as opposed to getting denied 7 years or whatever. So for the first time, Smiley was denied only a year, right? Yeah. And I remember him coming back from board, you know, and he's all Bonnaroo down. He got his little manila envelope with the stuff he brought in there. And then the Southsiders rushed him, like probably less than a month later, right? It might have been even within that week, but I don't remember exactly.
Because that's combat right there. You still get a 115.
Well, the numbers were lopsided. So it was Smiley, Hobo, Ricardo London got rushed by like 10 or 11 young Southsiders, right? But you're talking about three killers that have been in the system for a really fucking long time, right? Like they're all B numbers, you know, and hadn't been home. So they did their thing, right? And the stress though, or the thought was that just messed off Smiley's action, because he got him. And the captain actually wrote it up as they were the victim of an assault instead of any kind of a mutual combat. They wrote it up as they were a victim, so that none of them got a 115, which in reality the numbers were lopsided. In terms of who really got victimized, I'd say that those three old men did not get victimized whatsoever. Yeah. They came out without a scratch, right? Yeah. But it was 3 on 10, 3 on 11. And so they got written up as victims, and there was some hope on Smiley's end. Bo and Ricardo were gone by the time I went to the hole, but Smiley was still there. And there was some hope that, hey, maybe this isn't going to mess up my chances when I go to board in a year, because I was a victim. You know, they ran up on me. And I know ultimately he wound up dying in Corcoran, I think, anyway. So, but yeah, that whole write-up thing, he was stressed.
There was a famous lieutenant who used to always write it up as mutual conduct. Mutual combat was F.A. Rodriguez. I don't know if a lot of people that have been to Corcoran know this man. He was a lieutenant for years. His name was F.A. Rodriguez. And anybody that's been to Corcoran, they know this man because he's treacherous. He's bad. And he's an MMA lover. He loves hell yeah, he loves MMA. But he had bars all the way down his throat. He'll put him up with you. He'll get him up with you. You know him, Bob? You remember him? F.A. Rodriguez? The captain? Lieutenant?
From where do you work at?
Corcoran. He was involved in all them stinking shootings.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was in trouble. Yeah. He went to FF. He was a lieutenant over there.
Yeah, he got in trouble over there in Corcoran.
And this dude is no joke. Hey, we gotta kind of close it up.
Oh, Big Figures got called out. Big Figures.
Let's give it a second to see if Big Figures.
Farmero called you out, my boy.
Right.
Big Figures signed out. He's like, man, I ain't fucking with you.
Right. Big Figures asleep.
What's up, hypervigilance?
He's saying this is how I get my money.
Right. Hey, you know we're grown up, hypervigilance, when you can go to Great America and leave and still be able to get on a YouTube channel, right? I never had success going to Great America as a kid.
I used to work at Great America and Steakin. On Halloween, I used to work at Great America, but I got out. But I used to work at the 49er Stadium, Levi Stadium.
Oh yeah, you're telling us about that.
Yeah, I worked in Steakin, the shop where the clothing shop, apparel.
Jerry said I ain't hiding from nobody, y'all.
All the 49er fans were in there. I was like, damn.
Right.
I was like, all this damn red.
Right.
I go, I don't know if they're tenure or not.
Right.
They were all, I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, brother? Go for it.
Right. Go Niners.
Niners. Like, damn. You know, but talk about putting yourself in a situation. I put myself in a whole bunch of situations. Like, I was talking about the other day. I put myself in situations where, like, I'd go to the Keys Club downtown and just like, stupid. Why would I go there? Stupid. It's stupidity. Why even go there? But
right.
It's just, I would just hit all these places like Walmart. Just go there shopping like it's no thing on the east side. You know, it's just like I'm not going nowhere. It's just like, and people.
I'm here.
Yeah, I was talking to some dude the other day. And I recognized his patch because I designed it, and he sent me a picture of himself, right? And I recognized it off the top. I said, "Wait a minute." I go, "I designed that patch," and he goes, "What?" I go, "Yeah, you know Gato?" And he goes, "Yeah." I go, "You know my mom?" And then he goes, "Huh?" And then he goes, "Wait a minute, you were on the east side in 2013?" Hell yeah. I go, "That's when I paroled." He goes, "Damn, you weren't lying. You were out on the east side." Yep. You're right there on the east side. I said, "Yeah." You came to my house because that's what I was living at.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't moving nowhere.
Mm.
A lot of these guys like witness protection program. Fuck the witness program. You know, it's just like I grew up in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like why move? Yeah, so I moved out of there and finally got my head straight. You know, I had to.
Hey, Hector Gonzalez, you are not the only person from the swoop that's in this chat or that watches this channel. It is not only you by any stretch.
Let me just put this up here real quick, and then we can skedaddle. So
Right,
boy wants to slide through and show his mug real quick. That's right, Victor Mora. Send mines to that motherfucking Mendocino. Yucca.
Oh. You there?
We're waiting on a special guest or what?
Yeah, he's just gonna come through right now. He should any second. Come on, boy, you holding up the show. What's up, Jeff Reynolds?
Johnny Hernandez, let me get an extra 2.
How does Real One become a member?
You guys want to do it again?
Big Weddle Duran. Hey, Weddle, is that for the house or do you want 2 tickets on me?
So that's cash for the drawing.
There's my cash for the drawing. He wants the drawing for the cash, though.
All right, Big Weavy. I've heard that name a couple times. I'm gonna go check out that channel.
Yeah, that's that. For you guys that don't know, that raffle's up for it's being raffled off, man. $10 a ticket, unlimited amount of tickets. Probably gonna be held next week. For $10, man, you can't lose, man.
Hey Jerry, if I send you my my EBT card number, man, does that count? I got $11 and some change on there.
Hell yeah. Food costs money.
That's it. I'll send it to you. You can get almost a gallon of milk for $11 now.
This guy right here. Go ahead, man. Rep your channel, boy. Put your channel out there.
Put your channel out there.
And put a shirt on, man.
Yeah.
If I had, boys, the animal steel looking.
You're scaring people away.
That's my new name, George the Animal Steel.
Yo, hairy ass.
Hey, yeah, man. I told you guys he wasn't easy to look at.
You know, you made me fall off the wagon and get packed.
Hey, I used to pull his hair when he was a kid, man. I run to his crib, I grab his fucking hair, and I pull that shit hella hard, bro. And I run back to my crib, jump in my crib.
And now look, he grew a bunch of hair on his shoulders and his back to make up for it.
Yeah. He's trying to.
Box is hairy too.
He's trying to. He's trying to do a comb over.
Bro, how you gonna be a
I
YouTuber that
wanted to
fucked up?
tell Jerry I'm gonna put him in the race car with a. I'm gonna put Jerry in the race car with a stick and a shoe.
Hell yeah! As long as that.
Check the,
What's up,
check the
Sam,
channel
man?
out, Jerry. You'll like.
Sam, yeah, I will. I'll check it out.
Hey, what's up, Jerry? What's up, Josh? What's
What's
up,
up,
big bro? Hey, fucking fast ass Dave. I am down to get in a fucking fast car, bro. I love that shit.
You got to do it with a stick and a shoe.
Yes.
Right. You don't meet the criteria, Sam, man.
Oh, wait, not a clutch? I can drive a clutch.
No, a stick in the shoe.
Look, man, it's all love and respect. You know, you respect you guys. I'm gonna tap out. Make some room for other folks, man. But
yeah, I'm tapping out too.
I'm gonna drop the link.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap out too. Just came on just to say say what's up.
Yeah. That's Dave. I'll be supporting your channel.
Fox, hit me when you.
For sure.
Wi-Fi, bro. Because I don't know how to get out. I'm still learning.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you right now, boy.
Just have bad internet.
Oh yeah. All right, man. Hey, real quick, Jerry, I appreciate you, man. As always, man. Whenever you're ready to come back,
text you, bro.
Just yeah, you know what's up, Josh, man. I appreciate the support, bro. You know what's up, man.
It's all love,
man.
Man.
We'll see what's up for tomorrow, man. See how it goes, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
We should be on Box and I should be on tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, we'll check it out. We'll see what's up, man.
Okay.
We'll come on tomorrow, see how it goes.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, yes, sir. Hey, Jerry, have a good night, man. Right. Sam, man, I'll hit you up when I get that next thing. I send it. Let me know what you need on chapters too, bro.
Okay, will do.
All right, Sam.
All right, man.
All right,
bye, Jerry.
All right, guys. You have a good night.
Okay.
Later, brother.
All right. I see you, motherfucker. You ain't hiding from nobody, boy.
Oh, I was just sitting watching. I
shouldn't have done that, man. You might have been doing something I might not wanted to see, man. I ain't gonna do that no more. Now, hey, have a good night, bro. I appreciate the support, homie.
Yes, sir.
We'll do it again, bro.
All right, brother. You take care.
Enjoy your night, homie. All right, you guys, man. All you guys, there's too many of you to say to do my little roll call, man. But I appreciate all you guys. I'll probably come back on tomorrow, man. We'll see how I feel, but appreciate all you guys, all the support that you guys gave us, man. And we'll keep it moving. Try to get those profiles and shit out this week. All right, you guys have a good night.